Hello and welcome to Game Dog Saga. Today we will be talking about TNK'S Dahlia, Rom, and all the amazing dogs she produced over the years. This story is told directly by TNK himself. Dahlia was a gift from my friend Ryan. She was a late starter, and by the age of 18 months, she would scratch but wouldn't take hold. When she was 22 months old, she stopped a bitch in 5 minutes. After that, she stopped 2 others in 7 and 14 minutes. I then decided to breed her and not show her, because I had her half-brother, Champion Guapo, who was a great game dog himself. Dahlia's first breeding was to a 2-time winner buckwheat. He was a little gator breeding. There were 6 pups in that litter, but 2 died. The other 4 made it to maturity, and out of those, 2 were outstanding dogs. These 2 were ELVIS, 1-time winner best in show, who finished a 2-timer in 20 minutes on a 10-card show, and his littermate, MACHETE, who finished a 1-time winner in 40-something on a private show. Both dogs were sold after their contest. ELVIS went to China, and MACHETE ended up in TJ, but died of Mokilo at Dr. Rojas' house. Dahlia's second breeding was to Champion Butterbean. Again, there were 2 outstanding dogs in that litter. One of them was Kuko, who lost to Champion Maxie in 50 minutes. Kuko did not beat the clock and completed his scratch in 10 seconds. Therefore, he lost and was put down. The other dog was GIGI, 2-time winner, 2-time best in show, 1-time lost game. GIGI was rolled several times and never went over 14 minutes. Her first time out, she went into DRK's Champion Camilla, who finished one herself in 18 minutes. Well, they met each other, and by the 14-minute mark, GIGI shifted gears, and Champion Camilla was no more at 16 minutes. GIGI's second time out, she went into Stepbrother's Jelly, who turned out to be a really game bitch that could not beat the clock due to the damage taken. She also didn't make it. For her third, GIGI went into PCK. I can't remember the name of his bitch, but they hit each other, and PCK bitch started turning. Before we could make a handle, PCK's bitch broke GIGI's leg. This was at the 15 minutes mark. But the show continued till the 37-minute mark. We picked up GIGI, and she gave a great courtesy scratch. It was now time to rush and get GIGI taken care of. Dahlia's next breeding was to TNK Cuchito, 1-time lost game, a Frisco little gator dog. Out of that litter, we got 3 really good dogs. TNK's Nero, who was rolled into Grand Champion Publito and destroyed him in 12 minutes. Nero was sold right there to some guy in China. TNK Jeremiah, 2-time winner, who he beat one of Stepbrother's dogs in 1 hour and 17 minutes. Some people said he deserved best in show, but it was given to someone else. In his second time, he beat Chuko's Kennels. Chuko's dog started turning and snapping, and on his last scratch, he walked halfway, then turned around and walked to his corner. The last one out of that litter was Champion Phantasma. Champion Phantasma went into some guys from the USA and beat their dog in 40 minutes. The Jeep Red Boy dog jumped the wall. He was then hooked into the 1-time winner BSK's Terry from South Mexico. It was a war for 23 minutes, then they picked up Terry to save him. This win made Phantasma 2-time winner. For his champion, he was hooked into the same team he faced the first time. They said this time they had a beast, and it was true. They bought a Frisco dog that broke Phantasma's legs in 5 pieces. Phantasma had to wrestle from the bottom, and before we hit 40 minutes, the Frisco dog refused to scratch. Phantasma completed his courtesy scratch with his face on the carpet, pushing his body with his back legs. He earned his title, but he lost his front leg. After that, we bred Dahlia to Grand Champion Publito, and she had a big litter. We sold a female to my friend, Heavy, from Cane Valley Kennels, and she turned out to be a real good dog. She wrecked one in short order, but lost her canines. She is now waiting to be bred. There are several little mates out of that litter, and we are waiting to see them. After that breeding, we decided to breed her to BMW Cuervo on Frozen Seaman. We got 4 dogs. She was then bred to DG's Black, an Indian Sunny dog, and the dogs are still under a year. Her last breeding was bred to her son, Champion Phantasma, and there are a bunch of pups waiting to show what they are made of. Thank you all for listening to this episode of Game Dog Saga. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes in the future. I am just a fan and an armchair historian of this wonderful breed. This video should be treated as hearsay and has been fabricated for entertainment purposes only. Stay safe and scratch on.